Hello, friends. This is Sukant and Ravi at this end, talking about academia industry collaboration. In our podcast, we discuss how startups are the way to go, how incubation centers work. So, I have a point. I think right place matters where you're doing things. So, in India, most innovation centers have come out of Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Chennai. I love South India, I think, but South India is transforming the country. Do you think the heartland of India, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, right, where majority population lives, Bihar, Jharkhand, do you think these places can make a difference? And are you a right person in wrong place? You're trying to do things in Lucknow.
Okay, Sukant. I think the jokes apart, this is a very valid question.
Yeah.
Right. If I was an entrepreneur myself,
Hmm.
and my first choice, normally, conventionally, going by conventional wisdom, would be to go towards one of the metros or the tier one cities,
Yeah.
or one of those traditional places for,
Yeah.
let's say, Chennai
Yeah.
or Bangalore.
Yeah.
If I was an IT or a
Yeah.
data science thing,
Yeah.
like we have a passion about.
Yeah.
But then you see, things are changing a lot.
Okay. Tell me
There,
about it.
yeah, there's a huge opportunity for growth
Hmm.
in the tier 2 cities and the
Hmm.
tier 2 states too.
Yeah.
A place like Uttar Pradesh, let's take
Yeah.
example, closer home. I came here more than 15 years back
Hmm.
and I made this state my home. Now this is home for me.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many opportunities here. The potential for growth is tremendous.
Absolutely.
And a population that is raring to go and raring, they just needs that opportunity to be given a little bit of mentorship, a little bit of hand holding,
Yeah.
and the right policies to boost it up.
Yeah.
See, there is this thing about Uttar Pradesh that if it was a country by
Yeah.
itself, it would be the fifth most populous country in the world.
Yeah.
So you see,
And
where development is now has taken a backseat earlier,
yeah.
there is that much more potential to bring it up ahead,
Absolutely. And
right?
and looking back historically,
Yeah,
if you look up at this heartland of India,
yeah,
that at one time was the world's biggest economy. If we're just
absolutely.
talking a few centuries ago,
Yeah,
we were the envy of the world. This was the place of civilization.
absolutely,
So why can't it be again? Or is it already
absolutely.
becoming again? Is it rising
Yeah,
up?
we are. I mean, I would be. Like you can blame me. I'm an optimistic person,
Yeah, you are.
right?
I
You,
think I'm the cynical one of the two of us.
you can blame me, but I have huge
Yeah.
hopes, and I see these indicators everywhere for change and going forward, and potential for entrepreneurship making a big difference to the state like Uttar Pradesh. For example, if you take say diseases, let me talk about diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis, cancer.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I think Uttar Pradesh has one of the highest number of people suffering from it. Partly also because we also have the highest population out here,
Yeah.
right? And the I think the only way to get out of this vicious cycle of poverty and this thing is technology,
Yeah.
applications of technology,
Yeah.
healthcare,
Yeah.
and this is done with huge dose of innovation,
Yeah.
like traditional methods of reaching out to the populace, especially in the rural areas,
Yeah.
do not work. We have
Yeah.
doctor shortages. We have often the public health distribution
Hmm.
also has problem just because
Yeah.
of the population and the distances involved and so on
Hmm.
and so forth. It's not only due to
Hmm.
mismanagement or something.
Hmm.
There are huge logistical issues too,
Yeah.
and technology can make a big difference.
Hmm.
So, healthcare
Hmm.
innovation focus,
Hmm.
health therapy innovation focus
Hmm.
would transform a place like Uttar Pradesh.
Hmm.
And I don't know, you're the expert in data science and artificial intelligence, man. You usually would know how to take, for example, epidemiology,
Yeah.
right? With knowledge of epidemiology and predictive epidemiology
Yeah.
across the state. Uh, and you know that application of this can actually deliver medicines to the much needed
Absolutely.
place, anticipate maybe two, three
Yeah.
months in advance
Yeah.
a
Absolutely.
requirement, new epidemics,
Yeah. We can, I think, do better job.
right?
I believe that is one area I'm optimistic
Right.
about. I think we can do better than even
Absolutely.
Google Flu Trends.
For example, let me just imagine a rural person where the nearest primary healthcare center is a few kilometers
Yeah.
away, which is actually a normal scenario
Yeah.
in the hinterland. How do you then provide the help? Of course, there is a new initiative of telemedicine,
Yeah.
which is very recent,
Yeah.
and a robust plan is there.
Yeah.
But then we can enhance it using technology.
Yeah.
Can we
Absolutely.
have handheld devices
Yeah.
which would actually then give impetus to this,
Yeah.
right? Identify the disease just using a handheld device, and this information can then be transmitted to the primary
Yeah.
center, which can then give sufficient care
Yeah.
or decide how to provide that service to that particular person. And so, one of the ways, again, like we were discussing about the incubation centers.
Yeah.
So the with the push on healthcare and this, uh, I think Amrit is
Yeah.
the incubation center from CDRI
Yeah.
is the only one dedicated primarily to healthcare
Yeah.
and allied areas.
Yeah.
And one other important thing here is that we also aim to incubate data science, artificial intelligence, and
Yeah.
use that in healthcare application,
Yeah.
as simple as maybe an healthcare app which would tell you to take medicines regularly.
Absolutely. I mean, this
Or
is, you've realized the thing correctly that emerging technologies, we need to be the first to catch on to emerging technologies rather than world leading it and then us getting it 15 years later. And so I think you are ahead of where the rest of India is 10, 15 years by
let's talk
doing that.
about our other passion, blockchain,
Oh, yeah.
right? The distributed ledger technology.
I think that will take another episode. Let's do that in the next episode on how AI and blockchain can transform
Absolutely,
healthcare.
absolutely. That is, I think that would be
Yeah.
a very useful information for our
Yeah.
listeners. It might excite some of them, in fact, to be entrepreneurs in this area too.
Or you might even get half the population of Bangalore to come here, move to Lucknow.
Oh wow, that's okay.
So,
This is me and Sukant signing off. Bye bye.
bye.